Should I talk for this one? Yeah, maybe. This has become my my wide angle camera. Of course, not that one. The ability to move the back forward instead of moving the front backwards means I'm not going to get the better in the picture without the wide angle lens, which is really handy. And I've been using a 75mm lens, which this lens here, which just barely covers 5x7, with an enormous amount of natural vignetting, but that's another story. And so for fun, I'm going to use a 180 instead for a change. It's going to be a... I made these lens boards myself, and I think this was the first one I made. And it's a little bit wobbly. That's okay. Oh, just bits of it. Okay, so normally I'd level the camera up with my phone, but I don't have my phone because you're using it. So I'll do that. This is just a pretty nice straightforward shot. I'll show you what I'm doing. Moving the back. All the way to the rear. Bring it up. Let's see where the focus goes. What I'm interested in is these little patches of light, because it's an otherwise fairly boring scene. I'm just hoping those patches of light are going to give it a bit of interest. That at the moment. I wish he's had a hook on there, but anyway, I couldn't. It's a nice lens. Should I be worried about depth of field? I'm going to do first shot. I'm just using incident. One second f32, about what it was before. I'm using Fomapan 100, which hits reciprocity at 1 second, so I don't really want to go over 1 second. 1 second, f32, and f32 hopefully will be enough. This shutter's a little bit slow, so it's going to be more like 1.5 seconds anyway. So that won't be a problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take one photo. No, let me put everything up. The wind just came. that's without movements. I might, of course this lens has got a huge amount of movement. I might straighten it up. Level it up, use movements to get it straight. Normally use my phone, but you're using it at the moment, right? Now, because I've angled it down, I've now got to lift the lens up. But this lens has a lot of movement, so because it's 180 on 5.7, heaps of movement. There we go. I'm tilting the lens forward, it's the lens forward, which is going to lay my depth of field more like that. So it's going to get a bit more of the foreground in like this. Tighten the ball up. Play around with it. Okay, basically the same composition as before, but this time I've got the back more parallel. course, I probably won't be able to tell much difference when I take the photo. That's okay. And we are 1 second f32, about the same. And this is my last picture for the day. I am liking this 180. I am liking this indeed. This. Now, black side means it's been exposed. White side means it hasn't. So put it in the camera. You look on this side. White means